because you know how much time he puts in and how much he truly cares about this team. So it's tough from that aspect.
What do you think makes this defense special that's been able to not have to drop off and play despite all the injuries with starters or something?
I think just we really got a bunch of guys who embody what Wisconsin is all about. That smart, tough, and dependable. And I think more than anything, we're a group of guys who have fun playing with one another, and just kind of how much focus we have going throughout the week, our preparation and everything. And I think how much fun kind of trumps all of that, and that's kind of a product of what everybody sees on Saturdays.
The one word you didn't mention was talent. Do you think that that's sometimes an underrated aspect, because guys can have fun, guys can work hard, but if there's not enough talent there, I don't know if they always get the job done?
It's kind of hard to. What is talent? That's kind of, I guess, subjective to everybody, and if you were to look back on our recruiting ratings or whatever, maybe you'd say we weren't as talented as some groups, but we're really not focused on that. We're a team that's built of a bunch of 0-star, 2-star, 3-star dudes, and I think just kind of that toughness and kind of carrying that chip on your shoulder more than anything, I think is really what we're built on.
I know you were busy playing in the second half, but I'm sure you've seen on tape that when Jack was running around that half, he was basically running with one arm.
Yeah.
I'm just curious, what kind of effect does that have on teammates when you see a guy do that?
I think that was probably the toughest part about him, saying that he was done for the season, is he said that he was going to, be back next week, and obviously he didn't know the extent of his injury at that time, and he came right back in and played, and that just, I guess, speaks volumes about how tough he is, and everybody knew that going in. You see him running around out there trying to make arms with one tackle, one arm's completely immobile, and that speaks volumes about who he is as a person, and he's truly a leader of this team.
I know you're obviously close with Vince. Getting him back was huge, and now especially so with Jack out. What does he mean to your defense, just because he's Vince and the kind of what he brings to you guys?
Well, he's the captain and one of the best players on our team. So it's great having him back to, I guess, kind of bring that leadership role back into it. Obviously, him and Cichy were two kind of louder guys on the defense. So it's nice having him back.
I think Nebraska developed a pretty good rivalry here since they came to the Big Ten. Do you get that sense? Does it feel like a rivalry game?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously we're playing for the Freedom Trophy now, and we're kind of the same thing. We're two blue-collar teams that, we're the only college teams in the state. Everybody loves Nebraska and Nebraska. Everybody loves Wisconsin and Wisconsin, and it truly is becoming a great rivalry.
Back to Jack for a second. You were talking about him running around out there with one arm. Do you understand why, as someone who maybe either never played the game or been in the locker room, would look at that and go, why? Why put yourself through that if you can't move that one arm?
I can see why some people would say that, but as a football player, that's kind of something you pride yourself on, is being tough, and that he, it's truly pretty remarkable that he came back out there and did that, and he wasn't doing that for himself; he's doing that for his team. So we really appreciate that, and he's definitely going to be missed.
What's the Jack shirts? Is that just a defense thing?
Everybody on the team. Coach Chris, he mentioned that it's hard to describe, but grit when you see it. And he brought up the definition. He'd be mad that I don't know it off the top of my head, but that's kind of what we kind of pride ourselves on, is that grit, that toughness, that putting that team before yourself mentality, and I think that's definitely been a key to our success.